Hi guys, I wanted to take a minute here to talk about the Bodega that I'm currently carrying. You may have seen my previous video. I had a lightning strike carbon fiber Bodega. Right before they stopped making the titanium handled version of the Bodega, I got an order in. It's actually when they first started with the field grades. So they had this OD green G10 that they were using on the field grades. It wasn't listed as being offered on the Bodegas. So I contacted Mark and Mattia and asked that they use the OD green on my Bodega. I think I placed an order for the plain black G10 or something like that. And I asked that instead of the regular stippling that they sort of texture their G10 with, that they just give it a smooth finish the same way that they do their carbon fiber. And yeah, a few months later I had this, and I really like it a lot. I like the looks of it and the smoothness of it. I don't have a whole lot new to add as far as my thoughts on the Bodega go. For me personally, I might say that this is the most perfect knife. I can't think of another knife, another flipper that just deploys so perfectly every time. Like, you don't even really have to try. The detent and the smoothness of the IKBS just makes it so it opens perfectly every time. By the time that you have enough pressure on the detent, I mean on the flipper, to overcome the detent, the blade's just, it's loaded with enough kinetic force that it's just going to come open every time. And visually the knife is very stunning. It's very interesting to look at least in my opinion. It's very aesthetically pleasing. The blade shape is extremely utilitarian while being visually interesting. It slices perfectly. The handle ergonomics are perfect in every grip. Everything is rounded and smooth and just feels amazing. I like how they have this area here recessed and smoothed off, so it's easy to access the frame lock. I still think it's genius how the frame lock has a built-in over travel stop. I don't think there's enough that can be said about this knife. I haven't handled a field grade. I'm sure it's just as good. The Begg is of course just as good, only larger, thicker and heavier. It's just a perfect design, if there ever was one. I have a Pete Gray zirconium monster bead on here that he did a little bit of green anodization on for me, just in case anyone was wondering what the bead was. Let me know if you have any questions, or if you have any opinions on the Bodega or Todd Begg's designs, or if you have any thoughts as to a knife that could rival this in terms of perfection. Hit me up in the comments. Thanks for watching.